Hey guys, I'm JanetOnOccasion, and today we are kicking off a new operation, or at least we're kicking off creating a new gang so we can then do an operation. Possibly. Maybe start it today, maybe just do the next episode. Depends how long it takes to create the gang. You know that it takes a while, guys. You've been here before, I'm sure. So, we're going to be playing as House Van Saar, because the DLC released. Just without any warning at all, it's just like, boom, DLC's out. So, I'm a few days late, which is a shame. But it means I've given him a quick go, had a look at him, and I've got to say the AI in the game is just generally better. So, like, the game has been patched a ton, it seems, which is awesome. Really, really cool. Like, I can see the progress being made, even just in a couple of months. Like, I've come back to it, and it feels different. Like, the AI is way better. So anyway, House Van Saar we're going to be playing as. So, new house, new, better AI, and more Necromunda, I suppose. So guys, we're playing House Van Saar, renowned for its mysterious and high-quality wares. House Van Saar generates considerable wealth from the manufacture and sale of advanced technological arms and components. So, they get a filtering system, which means health dispensers are cheaper to use, far less AP. I think it's usually 15. I forget, but anyway, -10. That is a big deal for health dispensers. After using Entrenched, they get defensive buffs, which removes damage over time debuffs, which is very, very good. That is really nice. Because, you know, if suddenly if you're bleeding to death, you can just entrench and their little sort of crazy power suits or whatever they are, they deal with it, which is great. Also, they receive more healing, so that is something we're going to want to have to try and take advantage of. Make sure that we've got people healing all the time. Because, and it means we can be more risky with them. You know, we can do more risky things, because we can heal them up better. Provided they don't get killed in a turn, because it's Necromunda and that still happens, but we'll see. Also, they get extra accuracy and max accuracy, ranged aptitude and max ranged aptitude, and alertness and max alertness, which basically just means they're really good at shooting. So we won't be using melee at all with these guys, which I think is quite cool, because we were sort of... I guess we were pretty balanced with House Escher, but yeah, we're going to be going all in with guns with House Van Saar. At least that's the plan. We'll have to wait and see what we end up with, because I'm going to be going with a starter gang, and then we'll be getting a bunch of other random stuff as well. You'll see, but I'm leaving a lot of it to fate. Like a hell of a lot of it to fate. So, House Lore. House Van Saar is known as the technological powerhouse of Necromunda, its artisans and armourers creating the finest of weapons and war gear. Others will pay a premium for such goods, making Van Saar the wealthiest of all the great clan houses. It is said that Van Saar's strength is built upon ancient dark secrets, some even whispering of an ancient device from the lost age of mankind. The mechanical artifacts they produce are on a level certainly unlike anything else found on the Hive world. Whatever the source of their technology, however, it comes at a price. The exotic energies used in their creation leaves the users hopelessly irradiated, weakening their flesh, whitening their hair, and shortening their lives, forcing all the gang members to wear distinctive protective suits. As you can see here. They look sort of slightly cartoony, honestly, but I kind of love it. I kind of love it. So we're going to go with the starter gang, which will give us a leader and 2 fighters and basic equipment, which is fine. We're going to go with a random name again. Bionic Sharpshooters is fun. Uplink Strikers, Atom Webs, Gamma Squadron, Alpha Ghosts. Ooh, I don't know. Suppressors, Uplink Strikers, Matrix Walkers is pretty cool. Dark Eyes, Spiders, get it? Because it's like a spy. Duh. Helix Blades again, Trickerjacks. Do kind of like Gamma Squadron, because of all the radiation. So yeah, them being hopelessly irradiated, being called Gamma Squadron, fits really nicely. We're going to call them Gamma Squadron, guys. Okay, this is our new bunch. It's Gamma Squadron. So, start gang, create new gang. Okay, so, first off, not infamy. No, we do that when we choose an operation, don't we? First off, let's choose an operation. There is no operation ongoing, but that's okay, because we're about to start one. So, the AI is a lot better than it used to be, but also we have a bunch of points to spend. I forget what it's called. Hang on. Just go to hideout. Infamy. We have a bunch of infamy to spend. So we will be able to get a bunch of stuff to give us an advantage early. The main thing that will be a hindrance is skills and abilities on our characters, right? That is going to be what's going to let us down. But I'm going to start with Deadly. That's right, we're going to go Deadly. So we can see currently our gang has sort of a score, like a rating, of 929. The enemy gangs are going to have a rating of 4,500, which is a little bit better, as I'm sure you've noticed. Also, 8 fighters is a lot of fighters, but that doesn't mean they're going to all turn up at once. It'll only be 5, but some will be cycled out, so it'll take longer to strip them of all of their equipment. But we get extra experience per battle. This extra 80 is a big deal. We only get 10 extra if we're on easy mode. And so after every battle, so long as our guys survive, we get a bunch of experience, so we'll be able to catch up very, very quickly. So, should be interesting. Should be interesting. Also, we will have a bunch of other advantages, which you will soon see. So, I know, starting highest difficulty, screw it, right? If we die, which is possible, the AI is a lot better now. If we die, so be it. It'll be great. We haven't really had a real problem in previous runs of this game, so I'm all for it. Also, reducing the cost of skill upgrades and stat upgrades. Huge. That's huge. Better buff them up with, you know, cheaper experience. Also, hiring fighters a bit cheaper in case we do need to get another one. Also, medical lab. We'll gain medical consumables, and there's a chance to get, like a better chance to get recoveries. So if we are injured in battle, there's a chance that we're not going to end up with a bunch of debuffs or, like, missing arms or legs or things. These other ones are, you know, fine, I guess. Salvaging bench is pretty great, actually, to get some pieces early. In fact, you know what? I'm going to let injuries happen. I'm going to let injuries happen. I know that's playing it safe, but no, screw it. We need armor pieces and things early. We need to make sure that everyone gets covered in stuff, right? So we'll do this. Although it's only rank 2 to 3. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm doing it anyway. We're going to do that. I would always go with medical lab. This is the safe bet, but nope. We're playing risky. We're playing it risky. So we have 91 infamy points to spend. So this is all earned from the previous run with the carry-on queens. But, you know, whatever. We can spend it here. It's all good. It was a bit bugged when we were playing carry-on queens. Sometimes we'd be able to spend them, sometimes we wouldn't be able to. It was really weird. But anyway, first off, house sponsorship for... actually, no, we're going to leave that to last. We want... Here we go. Random ganger will join the gang with experience up to rank 5. So we can do that. So we can only do that once. We can only do that once. But what we can do is... I think it's here. Promise of Fame. We're going to get another one at rank 2. And what's nice about this one is we can upgrade it. So we can get up to rank 4. So one at rank 5, one at rank 4. So we'll have 2 much better gangers. But we won't be able to choose a class or anything about them. So we have no idea what these guys are going to turn out like. Which I think is really fun. So as well as that, we're going to want house sponsorship for armor. Because we absolutely need a bunch of armor. This is like the biggest thing. Armor and weapons is stuff we really need. So we're going to get another one of those. And we're going to go ranged weapons as well. So we're going to do that. So 5 to 6 ranged weapons. We're going to get 8 to 10... Nope. We're going to get between 10 and 14 pieces of armor of rank 5. So we'll be able to kit out a bunch of our guys nice and early with weapons and armor. And that will give us a big advantage early on. Like a big advantage. Also, we'll have a full gang of 5 without having to spend any money, which is very nice. So that's what I'm going to go with. Even though there are a lot of things in here that are really fun, like implants and, you know, extra gambling caskets we get, like all sorts of crazy stuff. You know, it's all fun and everything. I just realised we can even get a couple of these things as well because, yeah, they only need 1 infamy for this stuff. An extra 100% cash on a Gilder proposal. I mean, that's a nice, easy one, I guess. So could do that. Screw it, might as well, right? Might as well. Defensive consumables? Or a house blessing? Let's do that. Clan request, I'll get us a loot casket. Why not? Why the heck not? So we're going to confirm that. Awesome. Alright, now we can actually choose where we're going, which is fine and everything, but, well, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Now we need to do a bunch of leveling up. But first, we need to open our caskets. I know, it's weird. You need to go to the shop to open boxes you own before you can get the things you bought. It's odd, but anyway. So, bunch of armor, lovely. So we got 4, which is the maximum, which is fantastic. And then we got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Someone's got max there as well. We've got 3 torso pieces. That's really good. Awesome. And then the ranged weapons. Wow. Rank 5 heavy bolter. a couple of bolt guns, an acid thrower, an auto gun, and a rivet cannon. That is a good spread, and having a rivet cannon is good. I really like that because the starter gangs always start with a lane mechanic, so we'll always need one of these. And the fact it's a gun, I really like. I really do like that. That's very nice. So yeah, this is cool. This is cool. Ooh, I'm very happy. Okay, let's go to our squad now. So here's our team, guys. We have Yaren, Essex, Valai, Sauron, Thyron. There we go. Yaren, Essex, Valai, Sauron, and Thyron. Very cool. So what are you guys? You've got a big hammer, which is annoying, because I wanted to focus on ranged. But, you know, we get what we get. So, what rank is everyone? So, he has, 950 experience to spend. And who's our other new kid? Sauron is the rank 5 one. Except the rank 0 right now. They're currently, you know, lowest possible rank. Because we haven't spent anything on them yet. So, let's get you... Hang on, so what are you? You are a... Why am I not seeing what he is? Brawler. He's a brawler. That's the one. I was forgetting what his class was, but yeah, it doesn't say anywhere obvious, which is weird. You'd think it would say it up in the little description of him, but it doesn't. But anyway, so we're going to give him melee stuff, which is really annoying, but I guess it'll have to do. So we want critical hits up as well. I mean, willpower is quite handy. Strength is obviously great, because we can ignore armor. So that's good. Evading range attacks is also quite important, so we may as well go in with that as well. Toughness, healing, and reduces critical hits, which is important. But then this stuff, ugh, we want it to act early. So let's do toughness down a bit. Let's put that down to 8. Willpower is for buffs and things. That's all range, doesn't matter. That's range, it doesn't matter. So that's going to cost us quite a bit, but we have some experience left to get him some skills. So that'll do. Alright. Lovely stuff. And let's get you some abilities. So passive stuff first, I reckon. Daunting Presence activates for each enemy engaged with this fighter. It makes disengage cost more for our opponents, which is jolly handy. Really good for penning people in. Yeah, I think I want to get Daunting Presence. I really like that one. I always try and get this one. Active abilities. Charge is obviously jolly handy as well. We're going to go for variety rather than just leveling up a small amount, although we do need Iron Will, because that does give us healing and big hit and stun resistance, which is very, very nice for him. So we'll get that as well. It's nice for everyone. It's a sort of go-to thing to get. And then things like Intimidation and the War Cries are all very useful, because it's all enemies in range, which is a big deal. So that makes offensive skills more expensive. This is till the end of battle as well, by the way. It's insane. Like, they are so good. Cannot use Entrenched, and tactical skills get more expensive. Like, they're all really good. They're all really good. I always tend to get all of them. So what else? Got Juvie skills. Ganger skills. I mean, none of these... Readiness is quite useful, if I recall. No, bypasses ranged evasion, so not useful for him. So yeah, okay, let's get... I mean, Terrorize lowers melee damage and range position, which is really handy. But just making offensive skills cost more means they just get fewer attacks, you know? Sort of a big deal. Okay, more passives. Fury. This after he gets grazed or evaded, he gets better melee precision and bypass melee evasion, which is really nice. So he can retaliate better. Which one's Vanguard again? More HP, but he loses action points, which is no fun, yeah. I don't like any of those. Tactical skills become cheaper if you're wounded, that's it. Activates after suffering damage from an overwatch. It's not terrible. Killing spree, if you put someone out of action, you can attack some more, but I don't know. Nah, let's stick with the brawler stuff. So let's go with... Ooh, I don't know. Hang on a minute. Oh, it makes aim shot cheaper if you use death from above. Yeah, that's pointless. You know what? Forget the passives for now. Let's do some more of these. And injury resistant. Oh. He's got a new talent. He's injury resistant. That's novel. And yeah, let's get that one too. Let's get all of them. We're going to be using him just to debuff our enemies in a big way, rather than focusing on hitting things with hammers. Because we want to be able to maximize the damage that our ranged, our ranged characters are doing, basically. So, now, let's give him some equipment. So, first up, let's get you some... Oh, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. It's impossible to tell what sort of thing you're going to get attacked by, so just giving him any old nonsense works. Equip him with those. And, oh yeah, of course, brawlers always have armoured arms. You don't have to worry about it. So that's nice. So let's change that for one of these. Good. So there we go. There we have it. There's our brawler. Although we could maybe give him a better weapon, but doesn't look like it. Looks like that's the best he's got. So that's fine. So there's one person fully kitted out. Lovely. Yeah, he's still got experience, actually. Tell you what. It was this one I wanted to do. So we need to get willpower up higher. So let's do that. So that costs a bit too much to then upgrade, but we can do it next turn. So that works. Okay, back to crew management. Let's do Yaren. Just equipping her, basically. Because we have no experience to give her. So we have a las pistol, and we have a basic drill. Let's change that for the rivet cannon. And let's change this out for... Nope, we have no one-handed rank 5 weapons yet, which is very sad. And I'm not going to give her the best armor. I've decided, not going to give her the best armor. I actually want to give the 2 highest rank ones the best armor. So, in that case, I'm going to leave Yaren alone for a minute. Let's just level up Saren. Let's level up Saren. Come here, Saren. So, she is a saboteur. Which is a bit of a shame, actually. We got a saboteur. I don't much like saboteurs. Like, genuinely, I just find them a bit rubbish. Not a fan. Not a fan. But that's okay, I suppose. We'll make it work. Alertness, because I wanted to go nice and early. And we need to put that up to avoid enemy armor. Toughness, we're going to put up to 8. Strength, we can leave. Willpower, going to put up to 8 as well. I just want to make sure we've got enough so our active abilities are available to us. So that'll have to do. And we got Virtue, makes field repair cheaper. I mean, that'll do, I suppose. So, ranked up a bunch. Like a whole bunch. Good. So, injury-resistant arms. Well, good for you. Good for you, Saren. So, homemade nades. Kind of a, bit of an obvious one to go for. Iron Will, because always. Null nades are really good, because that gets rid of debuffs. That gets rid of buffs, basically. So if an enemy uses something like Iron Will, you can hit with a null nade, and then they don't have the damage resistance. Which is really good. Really good to have. But yeah, works for any buffs as well. So it's just great to have. Which one's battle advice? Oh yeah, it makes shooting a lot cheaper for somebody. That's quite nice. That's quite nice. Concealed Trap is a giggle. Chem Synth is great. Chem Synth is good. I always forget about Chem Synth. Well, I had forgotten about Chem Synth. I always bring Chem Synth. It's really good. So it adds extra MP, so you get more movement points per round. So it's really, really good. So you just use it on all your all of your guys. Last 3 turns. Oh, they've debuffed the hell out of it. Oh, that's really sad. That's really sad. It used to be game, match wide basically. So the whole match it would last. It was really useful. It's still useful, but not as useful. And let's get the concealed trap as well. I just want to get variety here. So, what have you got here? Chain reaction. Makes homemade nades and explosive consumables cheaper. Seasoned caution. Nah. This activates after using sabotage. Sabotage is kind of trash though, honestly. Acceleration after using Chem Synth or any support consumable. It puts up crit resistance till the start of next turn. I mean, that's not terrible, because we will be using Chem Synth pretty much all the time, so. Dynamic mobility. After using a throwable explosive, you get plus 5 MP. So So you can throw a grenade using AP and then run further, which is quite nice. Also puts up initiative till the end of battle. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. Survival. Extra health received from healing. And Chemsynth is cheaper. Yep, that's very handy. Let's do that. And maybe we're going to upgrade it. That didn't seem to really change much. It just changes the healing received, not the Chemsynth thing, which is sad. Let's do that. More initiative. That's nice. Make homemade nades cheaper. Yeah, let's keep going. Let's make the null nades cheaper as well. Rank up. Wow. She's ranking up quickly. It's cool this stuff is much cheaper because of the perks we got. So, Siren gained new trait. Vice, plus 5 AP cost to kneel. That's annoying. Why have to be cocky? Anyway, that'll about do it. So, Protective Vest. And can we give you something that I don't hate? No, the Acid Thrower. Sucks. Oh, I really don't like the Flamer or the Acid Thrower. So, I don't know if this has changed. This might be something that has changed, but it used to be that damage over time didn't give you experience for the kills. So what would happen is any Saboteur, you'd spray someone with, you know, fire or acid or whatever, they would take damage over time, and if the damage over time killed them, then it's like no one killed them. So you end up losing out on a bunch of experience. And, like, not getting credit for kills. Even, you know, sometimes the objective will be, you'll have an objective to kill, like, 10 Deadeyes. And some of them might die to damage over time effects, and you don't get any credit. It sucks. Like, it's really annoying. Really is the worst. Although I am loving that we have so much armor. This is wonderful. What a wonderful start. Also, any imparts to buy? Intelligence or toughness, huh? Tempting. Tempting. But not yet. Not yet. So that'll do. Provisions, medicine, etc. Let's give you... let's give you an adrenaline shot in case someone dies. That'll do. Or if someone's knocked out, at least. Okay, next up, let's go with Valai. Let's get her equipped. Because she's my leader. And she needs protection. Shame that's not maxed out. But hey, that's good. And that's good. And, oh. Not great, but fine. It'll do. Also, let's give you... This is Medicaid kit, just extra 20 HP. It's not terrible. You know what? I'm not going to bother. I'm going to travel real light. I'm going to travel real light. I want to loot everything. Looting is really the big thing. So, Heavy Bolter for our leader. That sounds very nice. So, hang on a minute. So that's 55 damage for this las cannon. 55 damage. Heavy Bolter, 105. Pretty good. Pretty good. That's a big improvement. That is a big old improvement. Love it. Also, I don't understand what this pipe is doing. Is this powering the gun? Is that just a battery? Because I don't think the, like, bolter... Basically grenades they fire are going through this little tube. So, is that just a battery? Because that seems like way too big a thing for... I don't know. It seems weird to me, but whatever. I don't make giant guns, so I wouldn't know. But hey, that's fantastic, so I'll take it. And Thyron. So you are a Deadeye. So, let's get you equipped. So, sadly, I have no armor for you there. Oh dear. Oh. Wow, we're really running low on armor, huh? Yes, we are. Seriously though, like, that seems bizarre. I was sure we had more. I can't buy something in the shop. Which, it's better than nothing. So I'm gonna do it. But, I could have sworn we had more armor pieces than this. But I guess not. Alright, so they're in a bit of trouble, but it's okay, because they got good range. At least they should have good range. So, las gun, not bad. Could go with a bolt gun or an auto gun. Where's the range on these? Both 40. Bolt guns, very small clip, but auto guns fire 6 at a time, so yeah, still many, many more shots between reloading. Bolt gun, it can also jam in a hurry. Hit precision is down with them, but critical chance goes up. Ooh, I don't know. I think I might go with the bolt gun. I think, that's the thing, the bolt gun crits, it does so much damage. It's sort of obscene how much damage it can do with a single shot. Yeah, I'll do it. Screw it. Well, the bolt gun. Going pretty heavy with the bolt guns, but it'll do. So, what else we got? So we don't have any one-handed. Don't have any one-handed weapons to give her, but we do have the rivet gun, which is awesome. And oh god, how do we have so few pieces of armor? I thought we'd have so many, but hey, this is pretty good. This is looking pretty good. So this guy's armored because he has to be, because he's in the front line. And then our two highest ranked people are looking pretty good. In fact, our leader isn't even the highest ranked person here, which is kind of crazy. But hey, this is a pretty good start. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Ish. Ish. We're still on ludicrous difficulty, and I'm traveling very light. So, I guess we're going in. I guess we're going in, guys. Although, check that out. Just from spending our infamy, our squad went from 900 value to 2,700 value. And the value of all these guys is actually going to go down, because this 4,500 includes all of their gang, not just the one squad they're fielding. So this will actually go down, because this is counting 8 people, not 5. So, yeah. So Deadly's doable. Deadly is doable, especially when you start with a bunch of people with abilities. But, oh, I would have preferred some heavies, honestly. We get some auras and things early. Would have been nice. So, Cogitator Extractor, or retrieve chemicals. Pick up chemicals damages us, so I can't be bothered with that. Let's do this one. This will be easier. We just get salvage caskets, some databanks, and we're laughing. So we're going to go to Heat Sink Epsilon for our first mission. Ugh. I mean, I've got to do it. Oh, also we got a mission to defeat saboteurs. We have to get 12 of them during this op. So I will be trying to do the whole operation as normal. You know, as I did with the Carrion Queens. In fact, we did 3 operations with the Carrion Queens. But, yeah, with this one, probably just do the one, because we're starting at max difficulty already. The next op would just be easier, so what would be the point? So, let's do it. I've been putting this off, because I'm scared. I never started on Deadly before, so... Never started on Deadly. Also, I just realised that's actually been going up, not down, which scares me. Okay, well, they just took everything, because they were the only ones there. But now we have a nice triple threat. So this should be good. This is sort of perfect. One-on-one is like the worst thing for us this early. We really want to be able to just pick off people. We want 2 squads. You know, we want 2 enemy gangs to be fighting each other. We can just sweep in and steal everything, okay? That is what we want. So this is perfect. Provided deployment goes our way. Heat Sink Epsilon 73. Which, personally, I don't know about you guys, but 73 was always my favourite Heat Sink Epsilon. Or my favourite Heat Sink at Epsilon. Is my favourite heat sink. So, who's going to deploy first? I'm assuming we will be deploying last. Oh, no, we're deploying second. Oh, perfect. Okay, this is great. I expected to have worse initiative than both of them, considering that this is such a high difficulty. So, I really didn't expect us to be able to pick. So, if they're over there... so there's an exit over this way, and a way over there. So what we could do... I wonder, if we go here... Yeah, I think we might go right in the corner. If we go right in the back, then almost certainly the 2 other gangs are going to bump into each other first. So we're going to go right in the back. Yep. Yep. It's working out alright. In that case, I can actually put some people up here too. So let's put the Deadeye up here. Okay, excellent. Waiting for the Alpha cores. Yeah, I didn't really look at the gangs that we're fighting, actually. So we're against Malleol Rising and Alpha cores. And there's one other gang kicking around somewhere. Okay. It begins. It begins. I gotta say, I'm glad to be playing this again. It's, I really did enjoy the first time round. I know there was a bunch of bugs, but, I mean, I'm quite privileged. I've got a decent computer. If the game crashes, I just load it up again. And playing on PC means I can just back up my saves, so it wasn't really a problem. But they seem to have ironed out a bunch of the issues. So just to put into perspective here, a huge change from before. The last time I played, enemies never attacked barricades, so you could literally just put a barricade by the exit and they would never be able to escape. They would just hunker down in a corner. Now they actually attack barricades. I know that seems like such a simple thing that should have always been there, but it's in there now. Like, changes have been made, so it's pretty great. Okay, so I'm not sure where to start. So this is our leader, who's a heavy, valet, hanging out the back. I should probably get her up to the top, shouldn't I? Probably should. Yeah, let's get her traveling. Okay, so what are our enemies going to be doing? Monai headed downstairs, immediately picking up some boxes. Impressive. Not wasting any time. And there is an exit right there. So like they could escape with a bunch of the loot, which I don't really mind. If our opponents steal a bunch of resources early, then so be it. Right, I don't care about winning any of these missions. I just want to start collecting loot. So that way we're in a better, a better spot. Because that really is the big, thing early on. We are completely out-teched early. I didn't change floor. I thought there was only the one floor. Floor 8, please. Well, this is a huge waste of AP. Luckily, I'm just regrouping, so it's not a big problem, but, still. My bad, guys. My bad. So I can kneel and overwatch, which is all a bit boring, but, I mean, it's something, isn't it? And we're behind some cover, so people will have to get right on top of us to be able to get a good shot, because we're behind this, I think it's going to explode. Let's hope not. I mean, nothing explodes in this game. It's not how that works, but still, it's, I'm just immersing myself in this, okay? It's supposed to be an immersive experience. So let me paint you a word picture with mindless speculation. So, Lyson, where are you going? Are you going to punch Monai to death? Yes, you are. Hooray! Perfect. So our opponents are already bickering. I do love that they're not shooting, though. Like, they're not bothering to shoot at each other. They're all just content sort of slapping each other around. Like, no one's willing to shoot yet. It's actually quite friendly. So at this point, it might actually be nice to torch them both with sarin. That's sarin, not sarin. So, sarin, let's get in here. Should I be this aggressive this early? Probably not, but when two of my enemies are, palling up like that, I kind of want to set fire to them. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just sit tight for now, because I just need to make sure that we're not overstretching. Because that's the thing, our enemies have hundreds of health. If I can hover over this guy. 200 health. That's the same amount as everybody. Wow, have they changed how this works? 2, 3, 5, which... Oh my word, have they actually... I think they've gotten rid of the ridiculous health buffs. Oh man, if that's the case... Oh, that has got me ecstatic. That is fantastic news. Okay, tell you what, you're just gonna loiter here for now, alright? Oh, we do have null nades and things. Oh, we've got a chem synth as well. Okay, tell you what, we're gonna do this. We're gonna chem synth our peeps. Because I forget that we do actually have some characters with something useful. There we go, lovely. And now... could put a trap up here, but... Let's just overwatch. Let's just make sure they're not getting involved. I'll just overwatch. And, I can't kneel. So that'll do. But yeah, this is awesome. Like, before, it was kind of ridiculous because all our opponents had, like, 300 or 400 health on the highest difficulty, which was just sort of annoying because it's impossible to get that on your own guys. Like, they level up, they don't get more health. It was just something the game did to make it more difficult. It felt really, I don't know, sort of insincere. This is nice, they are all going crazy for resources, though. And they're only punching each other. It means it'll take a long time for them to actually kill anybody, which means they're all going to be stuck in combat for a long time. With all the goods, you know, rather than running out with them. Okay, Benoit. What are you doing, Benoit? Overwatching. Okay. Interesting. Don't much like that. Select a fighter. So that's the heavy. I think she's got range of 50. Which actually makes this a bit dangerous. Ideally, I need to trigger her Overwatch by, like, approaching something. So I'm mostly in cover. That's kind of what I need to happen. Which is easier said than done, honestly. Let's go with that Deadeye. And see if we can approach somehow. Oh, good. Okay, that's great news. They're triggering each other's Overwatches, so I don't have to care. That's fantastic. So, Bastion. Bastion is heading downstairs. Oh, and he's tinkering. Oh, did you just fix that? He did. Ooh. He's way up near us now. Grabbing another crate. Well, another battery or whatever it is. Like a data cell or something. Forget what those things are, particularly. It's an objective. It's an objective. Chris, what are you doing, Chris? You setting fire to all our enemies? I hope you're setting fire to all our enemies. No luck just yet, but you never know. Oh, what? Oh, okay. And then Overwatch. Oh, wow. They're guarding the exit. The AI is guarding the exit, guys. That's not a thing. That's not a thing in this game. So that's really good. It seems that improvements are being made. So I'm very happy with that. So we can start taking some shots at Bastion. We can take some shots at him. Pretty high graze chance, though. Pretty high graze chance. Which I don't like much. What's the range? I can't remember what we press. Oh no. What do we press to see the stats? I don't want to press the wrong button and lose everything. It's not control. It's not alt. It's shift. Of course it's shift. Silly me. That's not showing me the range, though. Do I have to go in his inventory? I think I need to go to his inventory and then just click the gun. That's how you do it. It's been a while since I played, guys. So, 40. 40 meters. What's the distance with these guys? 50. I think maybe take out their heavy. Also, they're near the exit. Although, that guy's quite near the exit, too. But, this person I can pick off quite easily. Because I have other teammates nearby that can follow up my attack. So let's try and get rid of Bemoy. Well, Bastion's already got an objective, but no. Let's go with Bemoy. Or Benoit. Yeah, let's do it. Not bad. Not bad. Now, let's... I guess I'm just going to kneel here. Not much else I can do. I might as well reload the weapon, actually, because... we have the AP, so might as well. Moving on. So, we fired the first shot, I believe. I don't think anyone else has actually shot it. like, shot their weapon yet. Oh, one person did Overwatch. We shot the person that shot, so... So we're actually just enforcing the law here. You're welcome. So Essex, I reckon... we do want to defend this exit, so I think we should probably try and cut off Bastion. Because he'll probably try and run across. He might just jump down, though. I think it's longer for him to go if he jumps down, though. So if he jumps down and then moves around. Because, yeah, that's a long way to run around. So he will use this top path, I think. It'd be weird if he didn't. I could also just charge him. But there's 2 other gang members there that haven't had a chance to spawn in yet. So, it's a bit iffy. I won't be able to charge across there. So I can just sit here and ambush. I can also kneel. I'm just going to kneel and ambush. This will hopefully cut off any attempt to leave. But it does put him in a bit of a awkward spot, I think. So, where's Acre? Acre is heading over. Hanging out with Bamoy. And concealing traps. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to shoot them anyway. Oh, okay. They must have heard me. Hang on. Oh, fine. Fine, I won't put a trap down. I'll just run over it. That's fine. Whatever. So, blind snake pouch. And they're going to overwatch from a very long distance. So, one of our other enemies is going to definitely trigger that. So, final fighter. So, we're definitely winning so far. At least I'd say we are. Zarus. Getting shot. Mostly evaded, though. Not bad. Field scan. Interesting. And not a bad shot on Monet down there. Alright, Zarus is going to wait up there. Now, Shiaria. Shiaria, moving in. You'll notice I will be repeating the names a lot. I'm trying to remember their names when I meet them again. It's always nice to get to know your enemies. So, Shiaria. Oh, delay. Death from above. Interesting. Stunned everybody. Novel. Okay. So, what are we going to do? Yeah, everyone's jumped down. So we can start taking pot shots at people now. A bit more comfortably. I think we should probably head up here, though. And, oh, those belong to 2 separate squads. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So yeah, most of our team's off this side, so I'd say we're in a pretty good spot. Pretty high graze chance here. I don't want to attack with both hands, though. That's stupid. Which hand is the good one? That's got a good... Okay, that's right hand. Oh, the left hand is the better weapon, though. So that's odd. So that's 45 to 63 damage. Okay. So way higher chance to hit with the worst gun. But less damage, of course. That's pretty low chance. But it's pretty cheap. I can shoot a few times with the river gun. So, let's try it. Might get lucky. And it does shoot a few times, which actually, yeah, the lower accuracy doesn't really matter so much. Except when that keeps happening. So, yeah, I go left hand again. What do you mean no target? What? That's bizarre. Oh, it's more expensive to shoot her. Oh, okay, fine. I'll overwatch. With my left hand. Perfect. Cool. So, you should only get one more shot before I need to reload. But that's okay. And yeah, our leaders should get involved now. I think I'll go for, Bemoy. Or Bemoir. I think Bemoir. Bemoir? Monet? And their friend, Iron Will. Oh. 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 Okay, well now I'm confused. They could have easily run off. I guess they don't want to run off when they still have a hand free. For picking up another, Oh, they're doing the same. Interesting. Oh, they're grabbing more objectives up there. No, they're not. Okay, so the AI does still get a bit confused from time to time. That hasn't changed. Which is fine. Like, I'm cool with that. You guys do you. Okay, cool. Alright, brilliant. Let's get up. And start blasting. So, do we want to try and get them. We got a very good chance to shoot them from up here, which is rather nice. Now we'll be able to entrench up here as well, so we'll be able to shoot them twice. So we have a very good chance of killing them. That would be quite satisfying. Yeah, screw it. We're gonna give it a go. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna let someone else finish them off. Oh, although then I won't be able to entrench, or will I? Haha. I think I'll be able to shoot them. Alright, let's entrench with the extra AP. And let's shoot her. So, again, not bad chance of critting, so we might get, like, super lucky here. We didn't, but, again, now there's 2 gang members there that can be taken out with a single shot from Yaren here, so I'd say that was a pretty good turn. Pretty good indeed. Also, while we have some AP, may as well search this. Stinger mold. Yeah, why the hell not? Good. Lovely stuff. Alright, hang out here. Congratulations. Select a fighter. No, you select a fighter. No, actually going to select any fighter, because it's been 45 minutes, so I'm going to call that at the end of the episode. I know, I'm such a tease, but it means next episode we can hop straight back in with this new gang, which is a lot of fun. I mean, it feels much like any other gang. Like, the gangs don't feel particularly distinct, if I'm totally honest. But I enjoy playing the game, so whatever, really. It's all good. I'm totally content having any excuse to play more Necromunda. So, guys, if you enjoyed this, please do comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys.